What's up, Internet? It is a special time in Animal Crossing. It is the day where Jingle shows up. It's the 24th, and he's very distracted, so we can't distract him further, except we're going to totally try and do so. This is a very special little day. It is the Animal Crossing equivalent to Christmas, which is going to be tomorrow, or, now in about 30 minutes, so, that's exciting. I don't think we're really going to do much else other than that right now, because, of course, that's sort of like the big important thing right now. I'm just trying to remember how to do all of this. I know we have to find Jingle. That's kind of like an important first step, obviously. We are going to clear out our inventory, because that's just going to help us save some time. We'll keep that one there. Present this. Drop there. Present this. Drop. Present. Drop. Don't litter. I know I keep saying that, but seriously, just don't litter. I'm doing it out of necessity, but I've also kept this place entirely clean. Otherwise, this is just sort of a necessity thing. Which doesn't, make it better, but just, it's important. Okay, so we need as many shirts as we possibly can cram in our pockets, from how I remember how this works. Grab this, grab that, 2 more. Yeah, I think we need 1 extra spot. Although if we can cram these into our letters, that may make life a little easier as well. Grab that, grab this. Hey, that's our Gracie top. Nice. I'm gonna move that one up here, just in case. Because that's like the special one that we have. So that goes in a special letter from Pierce. And we just have to be super careful not to do anything with the letter from Bangle till later. Almost there. Okay, now we just gotta find Jingle. The problem is, as I'm sure you've learned from Animal Crossing at this point, that finding anyone in this game on a time limit kind of sucks. I'm not sure if this ends at like midnight or if it extends. I did plan on doing this a little earlier, but I got kind of dragged down having to wrap gifts and stuff. So unfortunately we are doing this kind of on a time limit, but that makes it exciting in its own way. Now, the thing you have to understand about Jingle, I do believe, is, well, Jingle's a special guy. Lady. I don't know, he's a special villager. So let's run around and try and find good old Jingle. Found him. The black-nosed reindeer. Aw, he's so sweet. Okay, fine. Well, I'm a super good children. I'm gonna just talk to you straight from your right now, just 'cause that's annoying. I genuinely forget how Jingle works. He gets so angry. This is gonna end up, like, really depressing and we're not gonna get any presents. Okay, I think we have to find him a second time. I think maybe. Well, we just need to remember what shirts we've talked to him in. So, can't be the cool shirt or that one, that's fine. So I'll go with shirt number 3, the purple tie-dye. So next time we see him, we will officially be, as far as he's concerned, a very different person. Maybe he's, I don't know, very far-sighted or nearsighted, however that works. I don't know. I am neither of those things, so I can't really comment on which one is which. I'm gonna leave Ball alone because it's time for no animosity between people in the world of Animal Crossing, even though he absolutely deserves it. Not for today. Today is the day that doesn't happen. Even though, again, it absolutely deserves it. Not gonna bother with digging something up. Where could Jingle be? Like, that's the thing, I do not genuinely remember the rules to Jingle. Like, that's kind of a problem. I remember that you have to swap shirts to get more than one present, because that constitutes you being a different person altogether. And that's it. But I do remember also having years where, having so many shirts, I still got nothing. And there's just weird moments where it's hard to figure out what constitutes, like, something being different enough to trick Jingle. But it's for the sake of collecting, so, you know, it's something you gotta do, obviously. Because the alternative is to wait, like, 15 years to get everything. Which means only around now would people have actually gotten, you know, the full actual set, legitimately, assuming you never got doubles. It could very well be that you have to find him in a new acre every time you talk to him as well, which is less than ideal, but certainly a possible outcome. But, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to experience this. The good, the bad, probably mostly bad. And also just enjoy the really nice music that I ended up recording a real crap ton of last night when I was done. I think I left my system on for like an extra half hour just recording this song, because, you know, you don't hear it at any other point. It makes it kind of a special song. Okay, so where are you, Jingle? It's going to end up being a day without presents for me because I tried to get too many. I tried to trick Jingle, and I just did it so entirely wrong that I got nothing. Wouldn't that just be life? Right, no shovel. That's okay. That's okay, I don't need a shovel. I just need everyone's favorite festive pal, presents! Also presents. Presents are good. I wonder if this present is from Jingle as well. Probably not, but maybe. Maybe he just likes us that much. And he was just so very anxious to actually hand us the presents that he has to send them by mail. As presents from the Sky God. Unfortunately, if they land around here, we won't ever get them. I think they're kind of lost forever. Let's pluck that. We must run into Jingle again. That is the rules of collecting all the Animal Crossing stuff. Well, we can't collect everything anyway, but still. You know, I'd like to get something. Maybe I'm just miserly like that. I need stuff. Oop, let's get rid of that. I don't know where Jingle is, alas. could you be, you silly reindeer? That's the thing. I think it's like every other special villager. Once they've moved, they don't really go anywhere. They just sort of hang around. But you still have to find them again. So check here. Doesn't look like he's here. And to be fair, that's where I found him previously. There he is. Jingle! No, I'm someone else. Big things. I genuinely cannot remember the rules to Jingle. We're gonna get nothing out of this. Hello. He didn't just speak. The fact that I've spoken to him in all these clothes now means that they're all invalidated. Oh, I have not been in here in forever. I think that's a Gracie shirt she's sewing. Weird. The quest to trick a terrible reindeer is failing miserably. Also, he teleports around, the very obnoxious reindeer of gifts and sadness. Maybe I just wasn't good enough this year. That has to be it. Well, I'm sad now. Holiday over. Because I'm just a bitter person now. And if I'm not allowed to enjoy this, no one is. Okay, let's go up here. Whoops, let's not destroy our flowers. I want to run so badly. I mean, if nothing else, we get to enjoy this music, and this is nice music. It's the only time we get to. That makes it kind of special. Where are you, Jingle? We need to discuss presents. And why you haven't given me any. Where are you, Jingle? You silly reindeer. It doesn't look like he's around here. That's okay, though. But ultimately, will Jingle defeat us this year? It's very possible. Maybe we should have sent him a letter, but there's no way to mail it to Jingle. Short of creating a new character named Jingle and assuming that just happened to get some lines crossed. I don't think that's how that works in Animal Crossing, though. Their mail system is quite fastidious. They're not exactly prone to making huge mistakes like that, except for that one letter that seems to be completely undeliverable. That's their one hiccup ever. Of all time. And I don't think they will ever make another. Where are you, Jingle, you silly reindeer? Who's supposed to be giving me presents? I don't think he'd be in the player housing area. It's not up here. I kind of sincerely doubt that he would be hanging around the train station. He's Jingle. He doesn't need to take trains. That's just not how Jingle rolls. Nothing here. Where are you, you silly... Ooh, let's get rid of this. That'll help clean up this town. That'll make me better and more prone to getting all the presents. I mean, it probably won't, but it can't hurt, right? Jingle, where are you? I genuinely can't remember how to properly initiate the whole give me presents mode in Jingle. All I know is you have to keep swapping shirts and he forgets who you are. But they have to be like different colored shirts or something. Because even if they're different shirts but they're like the same color or have a similar pattern, he yells at you. It's not me again. Woven things. Well, if this doesn't work, I will go out and I will go to our backup plan, which is get an axe. And just secretly chop that bag open a little bit and get all the gifts. Aww. Interesting. Hold on, let's try something. Let's try talking to him for a second. Well, that's interesting. I think I may have figured out how to Jingle works, kinda. I think you have to, like... I think, because we got a different response from him than we just spoke. And I think what that is that you have to basically kind of, like, get him to notice you and turn. Like, spin him around a little bit and that, like... I don't know. That's me trying to decipher how magical reindeer work. I'm not so good with magical reindeer, I guess. There's probably some sort of important life lesson in not being good with magical reindeer, but it's one that is beyond me. Okay, well, let's try something else. I feel like him saying stay to his left is something else entirely. Okay, so let's... We already tried the purple tie-dye. I'm running out of shirts, by the way. We're gonna completely whiff Jingle, and I'm gonna be sad. Nope, I don't know. I'm gonna look this up, because I'm genuinely curious now. Because I can't figure this out. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, he needs to be approached 5 separate occasions. Okay, to receive more presents, you must change your shirt each time you receive a gift. Out of Jingle's sight. Okay. It's a little annoying, though, because you have to... Well, talking to him this way, you have to talk to him 5 times, but after this you have to talk to him 2 times, so it's a little bit awkward, to say the least. So I don't think we're gonna get the full Jingle set or anything. I didn't realize you had to talk to him as often as you do. That's my fallacy. So I think at best we're probably gonna get maybe 2 presents, because I think this ends at midnight. And also, I don't really want to spend a ton of time talking to a magical reindeer who's kind of mean, saying I'm not on his list. I'm totally on his list. I'm the goodest person there ever was. I cleaned up an entire town with no expectations for a reward, just because I felt like that town needed to be cleaned up, and I'm nice like that. I spend hours upon hours upon hours doing helpful quests for basically 0 reward, mostly because people are terrible with rewards, but that's neither here nor there. You know, I've got this super garden that I made just so that this place would be more colorful. Jingle! Big things. Okay, I think that's how many times we need to run into him. Next one should get us a present, I think. So let's try it. I'm glad I looked it up because I would not have had any clue to talk to this guy 5 times in a row. I mean, the thought that, you know, getting asked the exact same questions basically 4 times in a row and not getting anything, who would think that the 5th time would yield a different result? That is literally the technical definition of insanity. Just repeating the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome each time. I will say Jingle is not exactly well programmed. Talking to him twice seems weird. Or at least talking to him leaving the screen then coming back a second time and having to hunt him down. That comes across as odd to me. I mean, with Jack, there's at least a sense of logic to what you have to do. You know, you gotta find the one that's the real Jack and you have to give him candy. Okay. I can follow the logic to that, and there's a way you can discern them. Sure. Franklin. That one kind of makes sense, you know, just go find the, you know, cutlery, then go find him. Done. I mean, the trick's finding him, obviously, but still, that's consistent. This guy, it's talk to him stupid numbers of times, and then just hope that eventually he gives you something. Oh, and look for him in different places every time, because he just randomly teleports around. That's just... that is not good. I'm gonna chalk that as another thing I don't like about this game. I won a few things, mind you, but still. You know, I'm not gonna say this game is perfect by any means. But still, I think that, that is at least somewhat vaguely entirely insane. And Jingle is a very silly reindeer. Where is he this time? Probably trying to hide presents under my Christmas tree. Or my gift day tree, or whatever Animal Crossing calls it. I think they call it Toy Day, actually. Which seems strange to me. I think gift day sounds slightly better, but still. They make no bones about it. It's entirely about just receiving stuff in this game. It's a very commercialized thing. Because Animal Crossing is a world that never had Charlie Brown to set them straight. Let's just all be honest, that's absolutely the thing. But unfortunately, because there was no Charlie Brown Bear, yeah, that kind of works. To set them straight, we live in a very commercialized Animal Crossing world now. I'm very proud I came up with Charlie Brown Bear. That wasn't bad. I'm sure there's a better one out there, but I can't think of what it would be. The question is, can we find Jingle yet again? Because we kind of need to. We've already covered all the acres. This is like looking for ghosts for Wisp, but worse in every way, shape, and or form. We've discovered that there's nothing here. Jingle was but a figment of our imagination. And secretly, what we didn't know is we were Jingle all along. And all the presents he was giving away was actually the stuff we accumulated over the years. That's the big twist at the end. Nope, that's a rock. I don't mind reversing course. But the question is, will we find our reindeer pal? Probably not. But perhaps. There's like a weird percussion every time I run. That's weird. I genuinely don't think I've ever noticed the weird percussion in my running. And I don't think that's part of the song. But can we find our new best pal, Jingle? Maybe. But probably not. But possibly. But it's unlikely. But we can hope. But hope is often something that fails me. But we must keep trying. For this is the only way to get anything Jingle related. Ooh, stringfish. No fishing rod. Of course. To be fair, that's on me. I will accept that as my problem. That's not our goal right now. Our goal is to make best friends with magical reindeer. Or, you know, swipe his bag so that I can just get the entire Jingle set, because at this rate, I'm gonna get none of it. And I'm gonna quit before, you know, I actually run out of patience. Which is already very quickly running down the window. Thought I heard footsteps, but I guess not. Where are you, Jingle? I was promised gifts. I will say Jingle is probably not my favorite Animal Crossing special guest. I'm kind of surprised. I genuinely remember there being significantly more of these special events. Where, like, special villagers would come to town, and, like, just significant stuff would happen. But really offhand, there's this, there's Thanksgiving, or its equivalent. There's Halloween, and that's kinda it. I genuinely remember there being more. Well, again, this is a very small game, so who knows? This game makes you work for your presents. I guess that means it has more value to them, possibly. Jingle disappeared forever. But he'll forever remain in our hearts as that magical reindeer jerk who skipped town without giving me my present. And mostly just left me frustrated. But that's Jingle in a nutshell, really. Or maybe he's hiding in people's houses now. No, he wouldn't do that. That's not a thing. Which is good, because that would make this awful. Huh. I don't know if that's in my headphones, but it got all, like, metallic-y and weird music. Oh well. Who knows? Alas, I see no signs of everyone's favorite reindeer. Where are you, Jingle? Unfortunately, like the ghost, he doesn't glow, so it's hard to find him. Even though he wears a bright red suit, and he's the only reindeer. Although I guess that makes him like some kind of modified horse in the game's files. I would think. But the season's already wearing down. Jingle, where are you? I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to feel more unwanted in this world. Nothing here. Alas. Poor Jingle. He decided to go his own way, which was to be completely hidden from the world forever. Okay, seriously, we've checked almost every acre. He's just gone. Maybe he's admiring our awesome museum because we completed it. That'd be a good feeling. Nothing here. Alas. I think Jingle has just disappeared altogether. Well, this is sad. This is a sad way to spend the holidays. chasing a reindeer who clearly just doesn't want people stalking him. And I mean, he's a magical reindeer. Why would he not want people stalking him? Constantly changing shirts, hoping to find something new. Makes all the sense in the world to me. Maybe I just don't know magical reindeer psychology. I'm not a magical reindeer psychologist. Yet. I haven't completed the course, but it's in progress, I assure you. Whoop, let's not destroy these awesome flowers. Someone very nice and thoughtful decided to plant. Who really looks out for the community because no one else in this town bothers. That guy must be the goodest guy ever. Nothing here, nothing around here. I mean, at this point, I'm more just curious than anything as to where he could have been. I just want to know where his hiding spot that I couldn't see him in was. More than anything, really. So, I mean, I think the whole Jingle set is kind of out of reach at this point. I think any of the Jingle set is kind of out of reach. And part of that's based on my timing, certainly, but another part of that's just because Jingle is very much Jingle. What can you do? You can wear a bunch of shirts and look like an idiot trying to hunt down a reindeer. To finally receive your present for being a good person. Only to be told that you're not getting one. Where are you, Jingle? I have no idea where he could be. This is quite the conundrum. Doesn't appear to be in the player housing area. Well, Jingle, I think you may have bested me this year. Again. I remember the first year I played this, I figured out Jingle's trick pretty quick. But this year, not so much. Well, just gotta keep looking, I guess. I mean, you'd think he wouldn't be hard to spot. But as this game has proven time and time again, animals can be just, like, really invisible when they want to be. It's gonna be one of those things where he's, like, spawned on the train tracks and we'll just never be able to talk to him. Maybe that's it. He decided to become a magical hobo reindeer or something. I'm not seeing him over here. Not yet, anyway. Over here. Where could you be, you silly reindeer? Silly reindeer person, come back! I'm already frustrated with this event. This is supposed to be like the magical event of all the magical events. Probably. You're a mean magical reindeer, Jingle. Something I like. Well, I like something I like. See ya, Jingle. What did we get? Present. Aw, Jingle clock. Oh, we can get rid of that stupid barber pole shirt because we don't need it ever again. Now that said, do I plan on getting any more Jingle stuff? Well, we've already sunk half an hour into this for one present. Because Jingle is kind of a jerk like that, so probably not. I might walk around for a little bit more, but I'm not sure we'll get much more out of this. Especially if he, you know, stops doing this in the next minute. That'll put a damper on anything, really. Merry Christmas, everyone. Or, you know, equivalent. Aw, now the music's all sad. And you know why the music is all sad? It's because Jingle left. We still got a Jingle present, though. Small victories, I guess. Let's go plonk this down in our house. Because I think if nothing else, we've earned this much. That is the ugliest thing. Thanks, Jingle. It's exactly what I wanted. A big ugly red clock. But we tracked him down. I feel at least kind of rewarded for that nonsense. I mean, honestly, I didn't want to look for Jingle much more anyway. Anyway, I think that will be it for tonight. I hope you have a Merry Christmas again, or equivalent, you know. Whatever you happen to celebrate, if you celebrate anything at all or whatever. I just hope you enjoy your time with your family, your friends, or, you know, yourself if that's what you're into. Whatever makes you happy during the season. I hope you have a good one, and a safe one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did follow the stream, to know when we go live, because we stream every single night. I'm thinking I might do one more thing tonight later if I get the chance. I got some stuff I gotta do, plus I gotta still wrap presents. You might want to follow the YouTube channel to see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which is be disappointed and angry in a magical reindeer that's trying to spread love and joy. But it's mostly just spreading frustration because, let's just be honest, Jingle's just kind of a jerk. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and have a happy and safe holiday. Peace out, Internet.